everybody that leaves here from onboarding is Dementia Life certified. I have caregivers that are like, how do I talk to a non-verbal client? That's a good question. I mean, you could be at a top 10 company and they probably don't know your name, but I can guarantee you I know all my girls' names.
Hi, I'm Megan Lane, Outreach Specialist here at Right at Home Rhome. Welcome back to ElderCareTexas podcast. Today we have a special guest with us, Miss Whitney Cox.
Hi, everyone.
She is our HR manager here at Right at Home, and today we're just going to talk about caregiving services. So, Whitney, how long have you been with Right at Home?
I've been with Right at Home a little over 8 years now.
Nice. Okay. I guess, how long have you been in the elder care field overall?
I would say a little over 17 years now.
That's
started off as a caregiver and kind of worked my way up.
That's a lot of years of experience.
Yes.
Nice.
I've seen a lot of things.
Been around the block a ton
yes.
too. And what made you decide to become a caregiver?
Seeing the need that my grandmother needed for care, but the pricing of, assisted livings and stuff was ridiculous. So I decided to take it upon myself and start caring for her, and ended up landing in a position with in-home care. Never looked back.
Nice. Okay. I feel like that is generally how a lot of people get into caregiving, is from knowing someone personally. And I feel like most people within home care have the heart for it because they know what it's like to be on the other side of it. Now, with your process, what are you looking for in the caregivers that you hire?
I'm looking for somebody who's compassionate, who wants to be there to help, not just looking to make, a paycheck. Obviously, everybody's got to make money, but I want somebody who wants to be there and has the compassion to improve the lives of those that they're with.
Yes.
Whether it's just housekeeping. I mean, just a housekeeping can make a person's mood completely different.
Yes.
I look for people who have a flexibility a little bit to their schedule, because in this field, you never know. An appointment may run 3 hours longer, I look for people who obviously have some sort of experience. And about 85 of my applicants have cared for a family member before they've come to us. And that's where they start. So, I look for people who, have cared for their family members first and foremost. That way I know that if they had to have somebody come in and care for their family members, they would want them treated just like they're treating their clients right now.
Yes. That's what I would hope for. That's what I would want for my own loved one.
And dependability, of course. I want somebody who's going to show up regularly, but accidents happen, emergencies happen. Just want somebody who's dedicated to provide care for one or more clients on a regular, steady basis.
It does take a lot. It's definitely not a position that, is to be taken so lightly. Like, it's important what we do, the people that we have. It's like, we need you. Our clients need you.
There's not enough people with the compassion and the passion to care for our elderly. That's why so many are living in home and don't have any interaction with anybody, because there's not enough caregivers in the world.
Yeah. That socialization is
And it's
important.
not the dream job. You never know what you're going to walk into. You may walk into a big mess from the dog, or, you may walk into a hoarder's home, or you may have the greatest day at the park with your client. You got to be a little flexible, and
there's a sliding scale there. Yes. Every day can be different, but I think that's also what makes it interesting.
Absolutely.
Not every day is the same. It's a little bit unpredictable, but the people that are willing to ride or die, that's what we need. And so how do you find the caregivers that you're hiring?
I use major job boards.
Okay.
That's a big one. I like a lot of social media. So I like Facebook, Instagram. A lot of the other generations, that's how they communicate with everything.
Yeah.
And then we get a lot of referrals from other employees, caregivers who are like, hey, this is my job. I love it. I take care of people. The staff's great to me. And they send them our way, and turns out to be one of the best hires we've ever had.
There you go. All right. And once you've had an applicant submit their information, what are your next steps? Like, what kind of background checks do you do?
So I run a state background check for Texas. If it's somebody who's from another state, I run a national. And then I also do drug screening at onboarding before you even start work. And then we do random drug testing just to kind of check in. And we run your background check yearly, actually.
Okay.
So that way, if somebody's got in trouble during the year, we'll catch it and do what we need to do to best suit us. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. I feel like that gives families also peace of mind.
Absolutely.
Of knowing who's coming into their home.
Yeah, not just anybody's walking on off the street into your home.
Definitely, we are doing our due diligence.
Absolutely.
To ensure that, we have a good team. Now, what kind of training or what's your process once they come in for onboarding? What are the caregivers looking at when they come in and they meet with Dee Dee, our training specialist?
Yes.
What does that look like for them?
Ooh, that's a good process. We do a lot of video trainings. During that process, they'll watch some videos, but Dee Dee will do gait belt training with them. She'll do Hoyer lift training, both manual and electric.
Wow. She
will do transfers with the gait belt, but also transfers without to kind of show if maybe the client doesn't have a gait belt. She will do Dementia Live. Everybody that leaves here from onboarding is Dementia Live certified.
Nice.
Before they even start their first shift. And then, as their time with us goes on, we have 2 weekly trainings that they get videos, paid training, great information, and it rotates. So you never know what the subject's going to be.
Nice. And
then we have a monthly training going on that you can do for bonuses to also. And that one rotates out. Yes, I love all the bonuses. That one rotates out. So, topics change. We keep it fresh and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then we do a yearly training. Sometimes it's CPR. Sometimes it's dementia care. You never really know. We just try to see what that year our caregivers really need to expand on.
Okay.
And where they need to improve on. And then if it's CPR, then that's what we're going to do. If it's compassionate touch, we've done compassionate touch before. If we need to redo Dementia Live for everybody, that's what we'll do.
Nice. Okay. I feel like that refreshers are always good. Sometimes, we're doing so many other things that we might forget a process of how to do something correctly. Yeah. Or maybe something's changed or there's been some new developments with something. So having that constant updated feedback is nice.
And we can never stop learning. You can always learn something new. So to have something new popping into your skill set almost weekly is amazing.
17 years later, I'm sure there's things you still learn now.
I still learn now, yes.
Like, wow, I wish we had this, 17 years ago.
Absolutely.
Okay, so once the caregivers are in, they've gone through the training process here. Mm-hmm. They're feeling confident. They feel like they have the resources and the tools now to go into someone's home and start helping. How do you match up a client or with the caregiver or the caregiver to the client?
So with us, each client has a care plan, mm-hmm. and a care plan has what they need, what they want. Their full transfer, if they have cats, dogs, smoking, anything like that we can use, I match with my caregivers. So if I have a caregiver who's only prefers non-smoking, no cats, no dogs, mm-hmm. the first client she's going to be sent to is going to be a client that matches all that criteria. We listen to what the clients and the caregivers want. It's not just what the clients want or need, it's what the caregivers need and want. Because if
this is important,
they are being put into shifts that it's not a good match. Maybe they're severely allergic to cats and they go into a house with 3 cats. They're not going to want to go back to work.
Yeah.
So we try to match everybody up so the caregivers are happy with their schedule along with the clients.
Okay, nice. So both parties are happy, which, yes.
Means everybody's happy, which means more care is going to be provided and better.
There you go. I like it. Now, when a care plan is changed or updated, like how often is this happening or when are caregivers notified?
So the change in the care plan can happen at any time. Okay. If a client has a fall and now has, sleeping patterns have changed because of this fall. Maybe they got knocked unconscious or something like that. The care manager will be notified by the caregiver on duty or client's family, whoever notifies. And the care manager will update the care plan right then.
Mhm.
And then she will notify family if the family has not been notified, or home health. So that way everybody's in the same loop.
Okay.
It can also be just updated once a year. Just depends if maybe nothing's changed, but the client now uses a walker instead of walking independently.
Okay.
We'll update that when the time needs be. But for the most part, it's really just as it comes that it gets updated. And everybody's notified as soon as it's updated. Every caregiver before every shift has to read their care plan. They have to see if there's changes in it. And then they have to acknowledge that they've seen it. So that way nobody's walking into a shift with a now bedbound client since last week when they were there. They know. They know what they're walking into.
They should know.
They should know. If they're reading it. As long as you really read that care plan, you'll know.
Yes. I feel like there should be some sort of a test maybe to ensure that our caregivers are reading those care plans very thoroughly. If you know, you know.
Maybe a little spring session.
All right. So I like that. They're being notified once the care plan's been updated.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any changes, they know. They know that
Absolutely.
there's been changes. Now, with the caregivers, how are we, what's your process for monitoring and evaluating your caregivers going forward?
Absolutely. So the first 4 weeks of hire, they get weekly check-ins from one of my office staff, whether it's me, it's Dee Dee, Melissa, Natalia. Somebody's going to call them and, hey, how was your first shift? Hey, how was your first week of work? Hey, how was the second and the third and the fourth? So we do check-ins. And then after that, at 90 days, you have an eval and a check-in, and I'll go through and see, are you doing your care logs? Are you updating us when there's changes? Are you working regular hours, or have you dropped drastically? And maybe I need to see what's going on here. Maybe the clients were not a good fit or something.
Okay.
And then yearly, everybody gets one at yearly. You get an eval, whether you're doing good or not. If you're doing great, you get a little pay increase, relaxed little pay increase. And then we do regular check-ins. Say a caregiver's family is going through a rough time.
Mm-hmm.
At least one of my staff will call and check in almost every other day and just see, are things getting better? How are you doing? Is there anything we can do to help you? Because we don't want our caregivers to feel like they're struggling to work and their work life, their home life balance.
Yeah. Especially when stuff is going on in your personal life, it just affects you mentally.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But just knowing that this is an open door, call us anytime.
Absolutely.
We're definitely here to help support our caregivers in any way and our clients and their families. So yeah, I like it. I feel like, yes, having the caregiver background has, brought so many changes to Right at Home today. Hiring from within, bringing people on board who have that experience. It's like we see things a little differently. We know how we would want things or how we would want to be treated as a caregiver. The things that we wish were going on or happening for us, we can now do those for the caregivers coming in today. So that's exciting. That's, kind of a full circle moment. So I love that. I feel like we've provided such a good environment. There's good incentives for our caregivers. We always want feedback. We wish we could get a lot more involvement. Come by, come see us, come play games, come have a hot dog. We want to, just basically provide such a good place where people feel like they are at home. Come let us know what's going on in your lives.
Absolutely.
Share positive stories, share sad stories. Trust me, someone here can relate. So anything that you have going on, we want to know about it. Like I said, our door's open.
24/7.
Yeah. 24/7. Call Whitney.
I would like to point out how amazing our training program has come, because you've been here 8 years too.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And our training program started off on this very table.
It did.
With Kelly, and learning how to use a Hoyer, how to roll a bed down client was all on this table.
Yes.
Now we have a fully stocked training room. We have an electric and a manual Hoyer lift. We have a hospital bed.
We do.
We have a toilet seat. We have wheelchairs, walkers, gate belts. We have everything to teach our caregivers coming in now how to do this job properly.
It's not, you don't see that everywhere you go. There are a few jobs that I had in the past where it was.
There was no training at some of mine.
Sign here and okay.
Here's your first shift.
Go on.
Good luck to you. She's ran off 7 other caregivers, but you don't need any training. It's fine. Yeah, with my other companies I worked for, because I worked for 2 or 3 other major companies like Right at Home. I never got the training. It was literally in and out through the door, sign your paperwork. Okay, here's your badge and get going. And they would have trainings yearly, but it was always over the same thing. And I'm talking about each one of these companies I was with for 4 or more years.
Oh, wow.
So the training was the same repeatedly. But here I feel like we have such a great program because we're rotating things out. We're keeping it fresh. You don't need to learn about gate belt training every month. I mean, everybody needs a little refresher here and there. I know I could use a refresher on the Hoyer lift. It's been a minute. But to be able to rotate it out into new things. I have caregivers that are like, how do I talk to a non-verbal client? That's a good question. I was like, you know what? Let's go figure it out, because I have never had a non-verbal, so I couldn't help. And we went and found some videos and some training and stuff for her. And she was able to care for this client without any issues. They were able to communicate through touch, through, writing, different ways. They learned to communicate with each other so she could provide care, because we went and found that training because it was brought to us.
I love that. Like, if we don't have the answer, we're going to help you.
We're going to find
the answer. Yes.
We'll find it together.
And what about benefits for our caregivers that we have now?
Oh,
how drastically has that changed?
That's I don't think we had any benefits when I first started here. I don't remember anything. Now we've got a 401k retirement plans. We've got free health insurance for full-time employees.
That's a big deal.
And I'm talking about, you're sick, you got the flu, you can go to the doctor, be seen, get a Z-Pack, and be feeling better within 24 hours, $40 tops.
Yeah, I don't enjoy feeling sick and being under the weather.
And then when you're sick, you're missing work and you're getting behind on your bills. For most of us, we have to live like that.
It's a downward spiral.
But we also have got supplemental benefits. You need just dental or vision, you can just purchase dental or vision. We have colonial plans for that. Life insurance, accidental. I mean, if you get hurt on a job and you can't work, you've got accidental insurance. They'll help take care of you while you don't work.
And what about for those who do get injured at work?
We have workers' comp. We are completely covered. We will make sure that you get seen, treatment, same day, everything like that. They have locations all over, so we can always find something closest to you, because we serve a wide area. We go all the way from Denton to Mineral Wells and beyond. So they've got locations everywhere. If you get hurt at work, call me. We're going to find a replacement or send you on down the road off the shift. We're going to send you to the doctor, get you checked out, and start the process. They'll cover the PT. They'll cover everything that is needed, x-rays. We want you to be able to continue working, and you can't do that if you're hurt.
Yes.
And it's not coming out of your pocket. We're taking care of it. That's part of what we do for our employees, is take care of everything. So we have the workers' comp. We'll take care of you if you get hurt. Please don't get hurt. That's always my biggest thing, is please don't get hurt.
But it
happens. It does happen. So I think our benefits right now are just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people are getting paid bonuses for watching training videos and learning stuff? I mean,
not many that I
How
know
many
of,
people are being paid?
unless they're here right at home.
How many companies are paying you mileage and travel time from client to client? And I haven't ever heard of any. I've never worked for one that did.
No.
My girls love the travel and mileage time, because if you're working, 2 short shifts that equal 1 decent shift for the day, a little mile and travel money up in there, it adds up.
Oh yeah. It makes a difference.
And we're here 24/7 for support, for our caregivers, for our clients.
Absolutely.
I've had a caregiver call the other night. She started throwing up at 1 a.m. She had a shift at 7 a.m. Did I answer that phone at 1 a.m.? Yes, ma'am, I did. And I started working on her schedule, pulled her from shift, 48 hours because you're sick. and got the shift filled and everything. And she was just thankful that she could call in the middle of the night and be like, I'm sick. And nobody's like, so go to your shift.
Yeah.
I don't care. It was like, oh no, I'm sorry, you're not feeling well. Let's move forward. I'm going to pull you a couple days and check in with me tomorrow type situation.
Yeah.
But
we're not going to let that client down either.
No, the client was already filled.
Yeah.
Before 1:30 that morning.
Oh.
We're here for them.
Yes.
Nobody else supports their employees like we do. I mean, you could be at a top 10 company and they probably don't know your name, but I guarantee you I know all my girls' names and guys.
And guys.
So, I mean, that support makes all the difference. Our personal touches make it why we are a great place to work and why people want to work here.
Well, and that's due to you.
Well, thank you.
Yes, people like Whitney who have come along and shared wonderful ideas and ways to grow and expand and improve. That's the goal, is to just keep growing
and
keep
expanding every
connecting.
time.
Yes. Always
and
remember
learning.
that.
I love that we're continuously learning. I'm learning stuff from the trainings that I didn't even know when I was actually a caregiver. I mean, I learned something the other day. I was like, wait, what? I've been doing it wrong all those years?
We're going to edit that part out. No, I'm just kidding.
Go for
So
it.
yes, if anybody has knows anyone, a neighbor, a friend, a family member who maybe needs care or is wanting to be a caregiver, if they just want to talk about it, come see us. We can kind of give them an idea of shifts that are available.
Yes.
And we can get them started with the whole process. So just send them our way. Let us know. If you need anything, if you're not feeling fully confident in how to do something or to do something safely,
Ask.
call
Absolutely.
us, let Dee Dee know. She is here all the time and she will come on her day off even to spend the time and make sure you have the proper technique down.
Absolutely.
So we appreciate all of our caregivers. We love each and every one of you, what you do every day, going above and beyond for our clients. It means the world. So thank you. And thank you, Whitney, for being here today.
Absolutely.
And I want everyone to have a really good idea of right at home, our mission, and the environment that we are creating to provide the best possible care for our clients.
Absolutely.
So for anyone needing services or to schedule an assessment, call us anytime. Our number is 817-636-6100, or visit us online if you just kind of want to look over everything. There's a lot of information and resources on our webpage. It's www.ElderCareTexas.com. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.